You might not know, but finding true and loyal friends is becoming harder and harder day by day for people. Have you ever felt like you're surrounded by people who don't really care about you? It seems like finding true friends is harder than ever. Why is that? The reason behind this is that people waste their valuable time on social media, interacting with fake people they don't even know in real life. Social media was supposed to bring us closer together, but it often feels like it's doing the opposite. Let's be real. How many of your social media friends would actually be there for you when you need them? The truth is, many of these connections are shallow. They might like your post or send you the occasional message, but when it comes to real life support, they are nowhere to be found. So, what's the solution? It is time to step back from social media and focus on building real life connections. These are the friendships that matter, the ones where you can have meaningful conversations, share experiences, and support each other through thick and thin. I spent 9 days researching different methods to find genuinely caring friends, and I discovered 10 effective methods. Method 1: don't just talk about yourself. When you're talking to someone, don't just talk about yourself all the time. If you only talk about your own life and never ask about theirs, they might get bored and feel like they are not important. Instead, make sure to ask them about their life and listen what they have to say. This shows you care about them and helps keep the conversation interesting for both of you. Method 2: filter out the boring people. To find friends who really match your personality, start by being yourself. Share your unique interests or opinions right from the beginning. For example, if you are into something unusual, like a rare hobby or a specific kind of music, talk about it. Pay attention to how people react. If they seem interested and engaged, that's a good sign. But if they look bored or uncomfortable, they might not be the right fit for you. Just be genuine and friendly, but you don't need to force anything. Focus on spending time with the people who enjoy your company and share similar interests. This way, you will find friends who truly like you for who you are and build better connection faster. Method 3: talk about what you love. If people don't find you interesting, it's probably because they don't know enough about you. Talk about what you are passionate about, even if your hobby is something unusual, like collecting model trends or baking unique cakes. Share it with others. Method 4: don't overthink. When you are in a group and you stay silent because you're worried about what people might think, if what you say will be good or if you will sound silly, you're overthinking. Because of this, you end up not speaking at all. By the time you finally decide to say something, the moment has passed and it might feel awkward or too late to join the conversations. Overthinking makes it hard to jump into discussions and can make you miss out on participating fully. Instead, try to relax and join the conversation naturally. Don't worry too much about how your words will be received. It's better to contribute and be part of the discussion, even if it's not perfect, rather than missing out because you were overthinking. Method 5: don't force friendships. Don't try too hard to be friends with people who don't care about you. Don't try to force friendships. If you feel like you are trying too hard with people who don't like you, it makes you stressed. Stress can lead to anxiety, and anxiety stops you from being yourself. If someone doesn't care about you or if you have nothing in common with them, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Be kind and move on. Method 6: make others feel important. In the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, the main advice is to make others feel important. Use their name, be happy to see them, remember detail about their lives, and ask about them like you really care. People like to talk about themselves. Give them real compliments about the good work they do and use their name when you talk to them, but don't use it too much. People love it when you understand their fan and show that you care. But when you ask, "How are you?" most people just say good or fine without thinking. So instead, try asking if anything has been bothering them lately. Maybe they have a physical problem they want to talk about, maybe someone upset them and they need to let it out, or maybe they are just having a bad day and need someone to listen. You don't need to be a therapist, you just need to show that you care. Method 7: offering help and asking for small favors. Tip 1: offer to help. Friendship is often about two people supporting each other. When you meet someone new, think about how you can help them. Maybe you know something they want to learn. Maybe you share a similar interest, or maybe you are just friendly. If they offer to help you in return, they might be a good friend. Tip 2. Ask for a little help. You can ask for small favors like, can you tell me what time it is, or could you hold my bag for a second, or even, can you introduce me to someone you know? This shows that you trust them and it makes them feel helpful. People enjoy feeling needed. Just remember, don't keep asking for things all the time. Friendship is about both helping and being helped. Method 8. Don't say you are wrong. When you tell someone they are wrong, it can make them feel defensive or upset. For example, imagine someone says, I think the meeting is at 3 p.m., but you know it's actually at 2 p.m. So instead of saying, you're wrong, it is at 2 p.m., you could say, I thought the meeting was scheduled for 2 p.m. Let me check the details to be sure. This approach keeps the conversation friendly and focused on finding the correct information without making the other person feel bad. Method 9. Don't criticize or complain. For example, if someone is running a food stall and it looks messy, instead of saying, your stall looks terrible, you could suggest, I noticed your stall is a bit crowded. Maybe if we rearrange things, it might look more inviting and make it easier for customer to see what you are selling. This approach offers a constructive solution without making the person feel bad. Method 10. Smile. Smiling is a simple action that can have a big impact. It makes you seem friendly and approachable, which helps people feel more comfortable around you. When you smile, it often makes others feel happier and more at ease. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. If you greet them with a warm smile, it creates a positive atmosphere and makes them feel welcomed. Instead of trying to find friends, act like a friend from the start. Treat new people like you have known them for a while. This can quickly turn strangers into friends. There is a saying, if you try to find friends, you won't find many. But if you try to be a friend, you'll find a lot. So instead of searching for people to be your friends, treat people like a friend right from the start when you meet them. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure someone special popped into your mind while you were watching this video. If so, that's definitely someone special in your life. Drop their name in the comments and let them know you are thinking of them. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the bell icon. See you in the next video.